The latest challenges in the EP industry, I think, is the new generation coming in the industry, work ethic. After pandemic, what we've seen is they're used to getting that government dollar to staying home. And they really feel like they are entitled to more money than what they're worth because of the pandemic. So the biggest challenge we have now is getting people to drive to work and showing up on time. And this is mainly with the younger generation. I'd say the age group is probably 20 to 40. And there's a reason why a lot of companies like to use retired cops and military folks, because they have that discipline to show up, at least to show up on work on time. But being a business owner, what I've seen is an entitlement mentality by the new generation. And it's really hurting them really badly. I've had people show up and they're making $50 an hour in the Bay Area. That's good money. And I'd say the Bay Area, the West Coast, I don't know if it's across the country. I don't know if it's a thing after the pandemic that everybody's going through, but it's just the work ethic. There needs to be a stronger work ethic. Almost like there's a lack of self-respect and dignity to go make a living. So that's what I've probably seen in the last 8 months to a year. You need to incentivize these younger agents, maybe offer them, go to EP's course, we'll sponsor it. Because what I think what's happening is the stuff on YouTube is misleading and almost lying to these agents, telling that the industry is something and it's not. Because these agents are watching YouTube videos and stuff and all these guys on these courses doing all these fun, sexy things. Well, you may do that 1% of the 100%, but the reality is exec protection is boring. If you're getting in a firefight and stuff like that, maybe you should go join the military and not executive protection, because if you're pulling out a gun, if you want to get off on that adrenaline stuff, maybe this industry is not the industry. Maybe you should join the military. So I think there's that John Wick, Jason Bourne thing going on with these young generations. They're watching too much TikTok and YouTube and getting that sensationalism of Hollywood, when EP truly isn't any of that. What I look for is, I won't drill, but I will listen to that potential agent or candidate, and I want to see what kind of soft skills and customer service skills they have. I could care less about the military law enforcement, because when they get in with that husband and wife and they're working that residential security estate, they'll probably be interacting with the family, the nanny, the high net worth family office, the executive assistant. You gotta know how to talk to people. You just can't be this, I'm Hulk Hogan or I'm Braveheart. That turns them off. And so when I talk to a candidate, I talk to them to see, can they have a conversation like what we are? Are they up on current events? Are they well studied? Do they stay up on the news? Do they know what's going on? Because those folks will ask them, hey, did you catch that? Is that crazy or what? In casual conversation. And you can't be that special operations forces guy and trying to be all stiff and hard, be a robotic. That will get you right out the door. So that candidate needs people skills. They need to have soft skills. I'll take that soft skills over that Delta looking guy any day, because that's that person that's going to keep that contract going. It's all about soft skills and people skills. Yeah, it's fun to go shoot the guns and ARs on the range, but you have to keep in mind, a lot of family offices, a lot of corporations have anti-gun policies. And so it's not going to do you any good anyway. Managing a project like that, I would incentivize these younger agents by offering them maybe bonuses, performance bonuses, cash, and offer them sponsorships to different training schools to keep them interested. Because the thing about most EP agents, they'll jump ship over $5 an hour or $10 an hour. They'll cancel their ship and go do something else. So you have to keep them motivated. Because you have to remember, the generation we're dealing with, what did they grow up on? Xbox, instant gratification. They need that dopamine hit. That's how they're wired. And so you have to, I have to say, you have to service that psychological makeup of that candidate. If you don't, you're going to lose them. Of course. Hey, I went to Starbucks for grandma to pick up hot chocolate and a brownie. and the agent was still at the house. He wrote the check. The success of our company is because of our team on the ground. Our agents working for our clients is why we have the success. It's not because of Mark Ledlow. It's because of the agents, my operations guy, Mark Beeson. It's because I have a good team around me that are much smarter than me. I know what I'm good at, and I know where I suck at. And I know where I suck at, find that person's strength and replace my weakness. And that's leadership 101. Leave people alone, don't micromanage them, let them do what they're good at and their genius, back off, give them some space, watch them run. What I see with problem in today's workplace is there's too many owners of companies trying to micromanage their team. It turns them off. If you give them that breathing room to explode and take off, they'll shine. You just gotta give them a chance to do it.